In number 8, on review number 2, it says that you have to state the vertex, graph the function, and draw and label the axis of symmetry. So these two problems are going to be parabolas, U-shaped graphs. So for the first one, if you just have one term, that means that you need to do 0, 0 as your vertex. So I go ahead and plot 0, 0. I have 1, 3, 5, and I need to multiply by the A value. And the A value is 3. So my new pattern will be 3, 9, and 15. So from the 0, 0, I'm going to go up 3, right 1 and left 1. And then I have to go up 9 from those new points. I'm going to count up 9 and go to the right one and to the left one. Okay, it says graph the function, so we did that, and then 2, label, or 3, draw and label the axis of symmetry. So the axis of symmetry goes straight through the vertex. It's a vertical line. So this would be x equals 0 because it crosses the 0 on the on the x-axis. It's also the x value in your vertex. Okay, it always would match the x. Okay, in part B, the vertex here will be 0, whatever your last number is, because you're only given A and C. There is no X one in the middle. So it's always 0, the last number, 6. So we plot 0, 6. Okay. Then we're going to do 1, 3, 5. Multiply by A, which is negative 3. And get negative 3, negative 9, negative 15. So now from the 0, 6, I'm going to go down 3, right 1 and left 1, down 9, right 1 and left 1, and then we can't fit 15. So we're going to go ahead and draw our U shape. Okay, then we're going to draw the axis of symmetry, again going through the middle of the graph. And this would be x equals 0. Again, because that x value is 0, it also goes through the 0 on the x-axis here, right through the 0. Okay. In number 9, it says state what type of polynomial these are. Use the terms monomial, binomial, trinomial, and polynomial. So here we have 3. Trinomial is 3 terms. Here we just have 1. 1 is monomial. C, we have 2 terms. 2 is binomial. And then letter D, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. Polynomial is 4 or more terms. So we're going to go with polynomial. Please spell correctly. The words are already given in the directions for you to use. In number 10, these two problems are just X factor. You are just putting it in factor form. You are not solving. 2 reasons why. It doesn't say to solve. And 2, it doesn't have equals 0 on the 2 problems here. These are just expressions. So first, to do X factor, 1 times 9 is 9. 10 goes to the bottom. The factors of 9 are 1 and 9, 3 and 3. So which one of these can make 10? 1 and 9. So I would have x plus 1 and x plus 9. In part B, I do x factor, that's negative 15. And I'm trying to get to positive 2. So the factors of 15 are 1 and 15, 3 and 5. 3 and 5 can make 2 by subtracting the 3. Okay, for number 11, this is also x factor with bottoms up, because the number here is bigger than 1. So I would go 2 times 4 is 8, and I have to get to negative 9. So 1 and 8 can add to 9 if I make them both negative, because a negative times a negative gets to a positive 8. If I add 2 negatives, I get negative 9. So I go ahead and write that in factored form. But because I have this 2 in front, I have to divide both of these terms by 2. So I ask myself, can this divide? Can it reduce? The answer is no, it cannot. So you bring the bottom number up, and you would say 2x minus 1. Here we divide, and we just get x minus 4. In number 12, it says state the type of function each graph is. Is it linear, quadratic, or exponential? So for A, it's just a line. Line is linear. For B, it's a U shape. U shapes are quadratic. If you had a graph, something that was exponential, it would be like this little curve going one way or the other. Okay? So this is an example of what exponential would look like.